I've worked the night shift at the psychiatric ward for a few months now, and there's one rule everyone in the unit knows. Don't talk to patient 638. Ever. I don't even know his real name. We're all just told to refer to him by the number. But the stories, they're what get to you. Patient 638 used to be a psychologist himself, a brilliant one, or so the rumors go. A man whose mind could dissect your every thought, who could see into the darkest corners of your soul. He was so sharp that it scared the staff. That's why we weren't supposed to engage with him. Because even though he's in a padded room with no access to the outside world, they say he's still dangerous. Dangerous because he knows you better than you know yourself. I've delivered meals to his room countless times. We're told to leave the tray of food through the small slit in the door. No talking, no looking him in the eyes, just drop and go. But there are nights when you can't help but hear the whispers. The low, unnerving sound of his voice through the thick door. It's a soft murmur, like he's talking to someone. I've stood there before, waiting for the rest of the ward to quiet down, and I swear I've heard him speak my name. Nurse Morgan. I freeze. It's almost like he knows I'm out there, but I don't dare acknowledge it. The rule is clear. Don't engage. But one night, something felt different. I was running late with my rounds, the clock ticking well past midnight. I came to his door. The lights were low in the hall, casting long shadows along the floor. The door to patient 638's room was just slightly ajar, barely enough to see the faint glow of the security light through the crack. I stood there, waiting to push the food tray through the slot, but I felt off. There was a voice, a low chuckle, and then, clearer this time. You're running late, Nurse Morgan. Your shift is slipping away. My heart skipped. How did he know my name? I should have walked away. I should have kept moving. But something in me froze, a curiosity pulling me toward that small crack. I leaned closer. Suddenly, the door swung open, and for a split second, I saw him. His face was pale, gaunt, like he hadn't seen sunlight in years. His eyes, those dark, calculating eyes, met mine, and for a moment, time stopped. He smiled, just slightly, but it was enough to make my blood run cold. There was no kindness in that smile. It was the smile of someone who knew everything about you, someone who had figured you out long before you even stepped into the room. "Are you afraid, Nurse Morgan?" he asked, his voice calm, too calm. I couldn't speak. My throat was tight. All I could do was stand there, frozen in place, as his eyes bore into mine. The silence in the room was deafening. I pulled myself together and backed away slowly, my hand shaking as I grabbed the tray. But before I turned to leave, I heard him whisper one last thing. "Everyone's got a secret. Yours is just waiting for me to find it." I didn't tell anyone what happened that night. Maybe I was scared. Maybe I thought it was just my imagination. But the whispers, they kept getting worse. They say he hasn't spoken to anyone since that night. But I know the truth. Patient 638 doesn't need to speak to you. He knows everything you're hiding. And one day, I'll find myself back in front of that door, and I won't be able to look away. And when that day comes, he'll have his answer.